Hello everyone and welcome to the first match in the semi-finals of the Tourism Product Development Company TPDCO Tourism Quiz. It's Mount St. Joseph Prep from Mandeville up against Mount Alvernia Prep from St. James. I'm your host, Javon Keys. The TPDCO Tourism Quiz provides an opportunity for children in the primary level of the education system to familiarize themselves with our tourism product. The quiz will not only test their knowledge of Jamaica's tourism, but will also focus on core subject areas including math, social studies, local and Caribbean news. Let's meet our teams, starting with Mount St. Joseph Prep. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Shadi Cruz. I am 11 years old and I have
Hello, my name is Desiree Tracy. I am 11 years old and I wish to be a psychologist when I grow up.
Hello, my name is Aliana Clark. I am 11 years old and I wish to be a scientist when I grow up.
Hello, my name is Joseph Zachary and I wish to be an archaeologist when I grow up.
Thank you so much, Mount St. Joseph. Now let's have the introduction from Mount Alvernia.
Good morning, my name is Kanika Mawani. I'm 11 years old and in the future I will be a doctor.
Good morning, my name is Kanis Melwani. I'm 11 years and in the future I would like to be an engineer.
Good morning, my name is Micaiah Jamieson. I am 10 years of age and in the future I want to be an athlete.
Good morning, my name is Joanna Reed and in the future I aspire to be a surgeon.
Thank you so much, teams. We now get straight into the action. Earlier we had the coin toss and Mount Alvernia won and decided to go first. In section 1, both teams will be asked questions alternately and they'll have 10 seconds to answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. This section lasts for 6 minutes, so let's have 6 minutes on the clock. Again, teams will have 10 seconds to answer, and we begin with Mount Alvernia. Ministry of Tourism beat the TWPS is a special initiative of the Tourism Ministry. What does TWPS stand for?
Do you know? Tourism.
10 seconds have passed, Mount Alvernia. Would you like to try Mount St. Joseph? The answer is Tourism Workers Pension Scheme. Mount St. Joseph Tourism beat. The MBCC is one of the major venues for large conference gatherings on Jamaica's north coast. What does MBCC stand for?
Center.
Correct. Spanish, Mount Alvernia. What are restaurantes muy caros?
Restaurant drive-thru.
Incorrect. Inexpensive restaurants or cheap restaurants. Spanish, Mount St. Joseph. What are especialidades locales?
Local stores.
Incorrect. Local specialties. Tourism enhancement. Mount Alvernia. Who is the chairman of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, TEF?
Godfrey Dyer.
Correct. TEF News. Who is the executive director of the Tourism Enhancement Fund?
John Lynch.
Incorrect. Dr. Kerry Wallace. Tourism personalities. This is a visual question. Mount Alvernia, look at the monitor and identify this person. Incorrect. Gordon Butch Stewart. Mount Alvernia or Jamaica at Dolphin Cove in the resort area of Montego Bay. On which exotic animal is there an exciting trek?
Iguana.
Incorrect. The camel or Jamaica Mount St. Joseph. Which popular tourist venue in West End Negril is known for its daring 35-foot cliff jump?
7 Mile Beach.
Incorrect. Rick's Cafe. Mount Alvernia. Spanish. In a hotel resort, what is habitación?
Room.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph. Spanish. In a hotel resort, who is jefe de cocina?
Chef.
Correct. Jamaican attractions. Mount Alvernia. In which parish is the Green Grotto Caves?
Trinidad.
Incorrect answer came first. St. Anne would have been the correct answer. Mount St. Joseph, Jamaican attractions. In which parish is the Hellshire Hills?
Trelawney.
Incorrect. St. Catherine. Spruce and Limey, Mount Alvernia. Which natural disaster affected Jamaica in 1944 and destroyed the William Knibb Memorial Church?
Hurricane.
Correct. Spruce and Limey, Mount St. Joseph. In what year was the first of two destructions of the William Knibb Memorial Church in Trelawney?
1932.
Incorrect. 1831. Mathematics, Mount Alvernia. What is 11,568 rounded to the nearest 10,000?
12,000.
Incorrect. 10,000. Mathematics, Mount St. Joseph. What is 25,879 rounded to the nearest 1,000?
26,000.
Correct. Jamaican words and proverbs, Mount Alvernia. What is the Jamaican word for a small child?
Pitney.
Correct. Jamaican words and proverbs, Mount St. Joseph. What is the Jamaican word for a $100 note?
Bill.
Bills. Incorrect. Mount Alvernia, TPDCO Affairs. The JSIF is a development partner of the TPDCO. What does JSIF stand for?
Jamaica Service.
Incorrect. Jamaica Social Investment Fund. TPDCO Affairs, the JBDC is a craft development partner of the TPDCO. What does JBDC stand for? Your 10 seconds have passed. Would you like to try Mount Alvernia?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Jamaica Bank.
Incorrect. The Jamaica Business Development Corporation. Jamaica Attractions, Mount Alvernia. Many weddings are held at the Trident Castle in which parish?
Portland.
Correct. Jamaica Attractions, Mount St. Joseph. The Bloody Bay Beach is located in which tourist resort area?
Negril.
Correct. Jamaican Proverbs, Mount Alvernia. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Pusan Dagna Av?
The same block.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph, Jamaican Proverbs. Complete the proverb. See me and come live with me?
Two different things.
Correct. Mount Alvernia, Spanish. What beverage is la leche?
Milk.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph, Spanish. What menu item is sopa de mariscos?
Seafood soup.
Correct. Mathematics, Mount Alvernia. And that appears to be the bell. So we don't have enough time for any more questions. That's the end of section 1. The scores are Mount St. Joseph on 6 points and Mount Alvernia on 8 points. Please stay with us. This is the end of section 1 in the first semi-final match of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz 2022. Of course, we'll have much more after the break, but before we go, here's a special tourism tip. Tourism is everybody's business. Let's keep our towns and villages clean so both local and overseas visitors can enjoy our lovely island. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Excellent customer service brings great returns. In fact, Jamaica boasts 42% repeat business, which can be linked to the wonderful experience visitors have on the island. Excellent customer service is important, and because you are approachable, willing, and kind, you set yourself apart and provide the customer with exactly what they need, and more. Here are some reasons why a customer might have enjoyed your service. You were willing to listen and assist. You provided all the information they needed. You were respectful and valued their opinions. You showed that you appreciated their business. You successfully handled their complaints. You went above and beyond to provide a positive experience. Your commitment will help you and your business to establish goodwill, earn repeat business, create exposure, earn more money, and grow your business. If you would like to learn more, TPDCO offers customer service and other training to help you stand out in the tourism industry. We are ready to talk. Call us on 876-968-3441 or send us an email at letusknow@tpdco.org. Remember, excellent customer service brings great returns.
Tourism is the lifeblood of Jamaica. The Tourism Product Development Company Limited, TPDCO, the organization responsible for the development and enhancement of Jamaica's tourism product, celebrates personalities that have contributed to the growth of this most vital sector. Join me, Marlene Stevenson-Daly, for Jamaica's Tourism Titans, an extra special podcast that takes you on a journey with those titans who have made or continue to make their mark. Jamaica's Tourism Titans on Anchor Podcast every other week. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. You are watching the first semi-final match of the 2022 TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The scores are Mount Alvernia on 8 points and an adjustment for Mount St. Joseph. They're now on 7. The judges have accepted bill for the Jamaican term for a $100 note. It's now time for Section 2, Tourism in 90 seconds. In this section, each team will get 90 seconds to answer as many questions as possible, with 1 point for each correct answer. Again, we begin with Mount Alvernia. In what year did Trinidad and Tobago achieve independence?
1962.
Correct. If a hotel was built in 2010, what Roman numerals represent this year?
MMX.
Correct. What activity by tourists is la equitación?
Pass.
Horseback riding. There is a cruise ship pier in Port Royal, Jamaica. Is this true or false?
False.
Incorrect. True. Which month is celebrated as Reggae Month in Jamaica?
Pass.
February. What is the capital of the Jamaican parish? St. Mary.
Port Maria.
Correct. Which Jamaican female athlete has won the 100 meters at the World Championships in a record of 5 times?
Shelly and Fraser Price.
Correct. If a tourist is enjoying Stamp and Go in Jamaica, what are they having?
Fritters.
Incomplete. Saltfish fritters. What is the capital city in Haiti?
Port-au-Prince.
Correct. In a hotel room, a guest is en el patio. Where is the guest?
On the patio.
Correct. What is the sum of 18 and 27?
45.
Correct. Is Fern, and we don't have time for any more questions. It's now time for your 90 seconds, Mount St. Joseph. In what year did Guyana achieve independence?
Pass.
1966. A hotel was built in 2016. What Roman numerals are used to represent the year it was built?
MMX.
Incorrect. MMXVI. What celebration by tourists is Luna de Miel?
Honeymoon.
Correct. The Mayfield Falls is nearer to Montego Bay than Negril. Is this true or false?
False.
Correct. The birthday of which Jamaican reggae artist is celebrated in February each year?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Correct. What is the capital of the Jamaican parish of Westmoreland?
Savanna.
Correct. Which Jamaican male athlete has run the 100 meters under 10 seconds the most times?
Usain Bolt.
Incorrect. Asafa Powell. If a tourist is enjoying Johnny cakes in Jamaica, specifically what are they having?
Fried dumplings.
Correct. What is the capital city in Grenada?
Pass.
St. George's. What item in a Spanish hotel's kitchen is sal?
Salt.
Correct. What is the sum of 73 and 19?
92.
Correct. Is Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, or St. Thomas?
St. Elizabeth.
Correct. Complete this. And that's it. For section 2, tourism in 90 seconds, the scores are Mount St. Joseph on 15 and Mount Alvernia on 15, so it's a tie. The final section is up next, and this will help to decide who will win this, our first semi-final match in this season of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz. Please stay with us. You don't want to miss it.
Wood fire cooking, and Nancy stories, and the pulsating rhythm of our sounds all resemble the Jamaica we know and love. This is why TPDCO places emphasis on community tourism development. With its unique offerings and potential to generate income for local communities, this type of tourism invites you to get up close and personal and experience the magic of Jamaica. To learn more about community tourism, visit www.tpdco.org or call 968-3441.
Welcome back. You are watching the first semi-final match of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz 2022. The scores are Mount Alvernia Prep on 15 points and Mount St. Joseph on 15 points, so it's a tie. Now let's head straight into section 3. In this section, teams will alternately select questions from 4 categories, namely the adventures of Sprucey and Limey, math, social studies, and discover Jamaica. Each category will have 3 questions worth 2, 4, and 6 points respectively. For every correct answer, teams will get the full point value, but will lose half the point value if the answer is incorrect. For example, if a team selects a question worth 6 points and they answer correctly, they'll get 6 points. But if their answer is incorrect, they will lose half the point value, which is 3 points. They'll also lose points if they fail to answer. Of course, it's risk or reward in this section. Teams will have 10 seconds to answer, and again, we begin with Mount Alvernia. Choose your category and question.
Sprucey and Limey, 6 points.
Sprucey and Limey, 6 points. Which movie star and celebrity is said to have made rafting a leisure activity on the Rio Grande?
Errol Flynn.
Correct. Yes. Mount St. Joseph?
Social studies, 6 points.
Social studies, 6 points. To which Caribbean island is Nevis annexed?
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts and Nevis.
Correct. Mount Alvernia, choose your category and question.
Social studies, 2 points.
Social studies, 2 points. San Juan is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Puerto Rico.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph?
Social studies, 4 points.
Social studies, 4 points. How many countries are located on the island of Hispaniola?
2.
Correct. Mount Alvernia?
4.
Mathematics, 2 points.
Math, 2 points. How do you say this number in words? 4,797,987.
4,797,987. 987.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph?
Math 4.
Math 4 points. The exchange rate for £1 sterling at a Hotel Cambio is 175 Jamaican dollars. If a guest exchanges £10 sterling, how many Jamaican dollars will he receive?
$11,750.
Incorrect. $1,750.
Sprucey and Limey 4 points.
Sprucey and Limey 4 points. Why was the Kingston Parish Church rebuilt in 1911?
Because of a flood.
Incorrect. It was destroyed in 1907 by an earthquake. Mount St. Joseph?
Discover Jamaica 6 points.
Discover Jamaica 6 points. What is the name of the official residence of Jamaica's Prime Minister?
Jamaica House.
Incorrect. Vale Royal.
Discover Jamaica 4 points.
Discover Jamaica 4 points for Mount Alvernia. In which parish is the Middle Quarter Shrimp Village?
St. Elizabeth.
Correct. Mount St. Joseph?
Adventures of
Sprucey and Limey 2 points.
Adventures of Sprucey and Limey 2 points. This is the final question in that category. Before transporting visitors, what major crop was usually carried by rafts on the Rio Grande in Portland?
Bananas.
Correct. Mount Alvernia?
Discover Jamaica 2. Discover Jamaica 2 points.
Discover Jamaica 2 points. Closing the Discover Jamaica section. In which tourist resort area is Turtle Beach?
Ochorius.
Correct. Which leaves us with mathematics, 6 points for Mount St. Joseph. In a resort town, a tourist's bill for dinner is $5,000 plus 10% for taxes. What is the price of the dinner including taxes?
$5,500.
Correct. And that's the end of the final section of this, our first semi-final match in the 2022 season of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz. The scores are Mount Alvernia on 29 points and Mount St. Joseph on 28. A close match, but of course we're going to check those scores and come right back.
Tourism is the lifeblood of Jamaica. The Tourism Product Development Company Limited, TPDCO, the organization responsible for the development and enhancement of Jamaica's tourism product, celebrates personalities that have contributed to the growth of this most vital sector. Join me, Marlene Stevenson-Daly, for Jamaica's Tourism Titans, an extra special podcast that takes you on a journey with those titans who have made or continue to make their mark. Jamaica's Tourism Titans on Anchor Podcast every other week. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. Our winner is Mount Alvernia Prep. In the true spirit of sportsmanship, we invite the captains of both teams to come forward and bump elbows, of course in keeping with COVID-19 protocols. Thank you, captains. So again, the final scores are Mount Alvernia on 29 points and Mount St. Joseph on 28. Of course, Mount Alvernia will advance to the grand finale of the TPDCO Tourism Quiz 2022. Let's thank the hardworking teachers who've worked with the teams. From Mount St. Joseph Prep, we have Jeline Swaby Johnson and Nalene Robinson Campbell. While from Mount Alvernia Prep, we thank Elisa Hall and Ethlie May Samuels. Of course, we must show appreciation to our judges, Megan Mollison, Cheryl Lewis, and Cheryl Trail Tennant. Please join us next time for the second semi-final match of this, the TPDCO Tourism Quiz, when Nago Head Primary faces John Rollins Success Primary. I'm Javon Keys. See you then.